YouTube, what is going on? It is Sandz.
And Demi.
And today we're coming at you with a reaction to a performance by Norikiyo. The song is called Nande, which translates into
Why?
So we've heard this song a few times. Actually, we saw this video once previously, but that was several months ago at this point. The interesting thing about this video, at least during the initial thing, was while it's hip-hop, it definitely has a deeper level to it than I think what the majority of hip-hop is in its current state. And I mean that both for in the United States and in Japan. I'm not a huge fan of mumble rap. I don't like a lot of stuff that's being produced now. There's not a lot of content or substance to it. I really prefer kind of the older style hip hop, or at least the older style wordplay metaphors, etc. So this song was interesting because of that. So the good thing about this video is that it does have English subtitles. For those of you that don't speak Japanese, you should be able to follow along. Ideally, you'll be able to read the subtitles, although I'm not sure exactly how this is going to look in the final production. One, it goes fast, and two, I'm not sure how this is actually going to look on screen. If nothing else, go out there, take a look at the video if you're unable to read it, because I think that it is interesting.
It's very interesting.
And for those of you that are into hip hop or Japanese hip hop, I think that you would appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, let's get it. Nande.
Nande.
わからないねわからない彼は誰がわめいたって気に求めず高笑いでわだかまりがあるが黙らないいつになれば答えが神様わからないねえなんでなんでなんでなんでなんであかんねやねえなんでなんでなんでなんでなんであかんねや
Yeah, it's funny, the first time that you had heard this song, you're like, this makes absolutely no sense, but... That's true though, right? People putting crazy hours, working so much, not making enough really to eat or to do anything. That's true though, right? Aren't we all the same? Like everyone worrying about money? Like as much as you don't want to admit it, that's the truth. I think that the majority of the population falls in that category. I mean, I know that I do.
I do too. 本当だよね。変われない人のぬくもりや思いやりを機会にやらせたいじゃあなんでなんでなんでなんでなんであかんねやねえなんでなんでなんでなんでなんであかんねやねえなんでなんで言葉になんね気持ちを噛んでや飲み込みてえけどそれって本当 wonder
what that Instagram page was like. If that's his personal one, might have to go out there and investigate. ラップってこんな話すんのくだらないでもさ見れば危険なっていう変な虫や草花ねえなんでなんでなんでなんでなんであかんね So that was the reference to Fukushima then. Straight up. I was talking about the water still going out in the ocean. Obviously, people are getting fucked up from it. Flowers are all fucked up from it. Which is true. I mean, that shit's still fucking happening. And it's like, they're not even in the news anymore.
We're so concerned about like our own lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. Man.
though.
Nah.
I do kind of miss the, like those old school,
Yeah.
you know, actual like film cameras.
So yes, I have to be really honest, like the first time I heard this song, all I could hear was like Nande, 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 Nande. I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, this sounds so stupid, such a dumb song. But then like if you actually like unveil it and actually listen to it, actually like understand what he's saying, it's really deep, and it's actually like, I don't know, it's just like the slap in the face where it's like, hey, like, it's so true. We're just so concerned about ourselves, and I don't know, it feels like there's so much in this world that we have to actually, like, there's more value in life.
Yeah, the thing I guess that we were mentioning at the beginning of this video is that for me this is kind of in the style of the hip hop that I remember. So you know, when I talk about that, obviously, you know, I used to listen to, you know, to Tupac or Biggie, but that's not exactly what I'm referencing here. You know, I think it's more along the lines of maybe something like, you know, Outkast, Goody Mob, maybe some old school Lost Boys type stuff that has these elements where it's bringing up social issues, as well as a lot of metaphors and other topics. This song, unfortunately, I don't speak Japanese, so I'm not sure about the metaphors that he uses, and the subtitles weren't 100% correct all the time.
Right.
So for me, I feel like I'm missing like, I want to say 50% of what else is happening there, strictly because of, you know, double entendres or whatever else that may be occurring.
It's just hard.
with lyrics.
It's just hard to translate exactly what people are saying.
Yeah, absolutely, and
it's two different languages.
especially the Japanese. And Japanese is a really interesting language because there are so many words and phrases and feelings that are conveyed that you can't translate into English.
Yeah,
But,
which also goes vice versa too. It's really true though. It's like, it's all about money. You gotta live to make, you know, in order to live, you have to make money. But then, I don't know. It really reminds me of my time living in Tokyo. Then I was constantly like, oh yeah, I want to buy this, I need to buy this, I need to, you know, have this handbag, I need to have this, I need to have that, and everything was so consumed in like, I don't know, materialistic things, and it was really odd. And then once I moved out here, and I really did not, like, that was not my concern anymore, then like I actually started enjoying life way more and like valuing my time with friends, family, and there's way more stuff for me right now that is way more valuable than like the materialistic things. And I realized how exhausted I was when I was in Tokyo, and sometimes it kind of hurts me thinking that I was missing out on a lot of things, like, and I was not contributing much to society in a way. But that's how I feel. That's how I think.
So I think that a lot of people actually go through that phase, especially when you're first finally working at a job where you have a little bit of disposable income. I think that's kind of only natural, where you want to, you know, you want to get new shoes, or in your case, you know, new handbag.
Right.
You know, whatever else. You see all these kind of materialistic goods that, for whatever reason, you want to acquire. So I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing, but in my opinion, I don't want that to consume me. And I think that this song helps me kind of recenter my way of thinking at times, because you know, obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but for me, you know, I like cars, for example. So I would like to have a nice car or something like that. But ultimately, we have enough where I can pay rent, right? Can buy the food that I need. So isn't that enough? And I think that what you can take from this is, first off, you see the guy that's struggling. He's worrying about all the money that's outflowing, and he doesn't necessarily have enough to sustain living. And I think that is case in point, that we're sitting here broadcasting on the internet. Some people may not have enough to even afford the internet, comfortable inside a air-conditioned house at the moment.
Right.
So the thing is that there's still people out there that are struggling. So I think that's kind of important to remember.
I also kind of like, it makes me think of like also the media, where like the media is constantly like broadcasting whatever, like, oh, like so-and-so is marrying so-and-so, and it's like there's way more things going on around the world that is like way more important than, I'm not saying that, you know, somebody getting married is, you know, a celebrity getting married is not a happy thing, it's great, but then I feel like there's way more things going on that we should know, we should be aware of.
Yeah, I agree. And also he brought that up in the song, right, where he's talking about Fukushima. And also kind of when he's showing that last guy his photos, there was kind of a line in there where he's talking about what some of the major obstacles are to world peace, for example. So a lot of complicated messages in there. Again, this is only the second time that I've seen the video, so it was definitely as interesting as I remember it being the first time. Hopefully all of you enjoyed the song and enjoy kind of the lyrical wordplay, especially for some of you that may not be huge fans of hip-hop. I think this song actually does do a good job of illustrating some of the overarching things that good hip-hop can do as far as wordplay and reminding people of social topics. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Let us know what the next video you want us to react to is.
はい、ぜひライクをして、サブスクライブして、下のコメントに次リアクトしてほしいビデオ書いておいてください。
And thanks for watching.
まったねー。